Hello, welcome to part 59 of this Airbnb clone Ruby on Rails series. In last video, we wrapped up Stripe payments in our Ruby on Rails project, and now we'll try to speed up our development process because we have done a lot of things. So now whatever we'll be doing, it can get a bit repetitive, but I still encourage you to finish this project because that would be a nice thing if you can deploy it. Uh, we will deploy it at the end, definitely. So in this project, in this video, I'll work on the wish list page. Okay, so for that, let's add couple of properties first. Now, for what I want is, I want something like wish lists page. Okay, so for that, we can, let's create a route first. So go to our code. In that, let's create a route, config, route. Uh, it will be simple get wish lists slash no slash actually to uh, let me think. Actually, we can create it like this, and instead of resources, we will write wish list, and here we will use index because we will be showing a list of properties. So whenever we are showing a list of something or a list of wish list, we normally use index action in that. So for this, let's go to our new tab, terminal, Rails routes dash C wish lists. Okay, so we have post, delete, and update. Oh, okay, post and delete are for this. We just have this wish lists index. So let's create this controller. Controller name is wish lists. So let's create this wish lists wish lists underscore controller dot rb class wish lists controller application controller and definition index, and now we will have to create a view also. So for that, we'll go to views, create a new folder, name it as wish lists, and in that, similar to our action, create a file index, which is the action name, .html.arb, and in this, let's do wish lists and refresh. And we have to visit this page by clicking on wish list, right? So let's search wish list in a view. It should be in a view. It's part of index? No, I think it should be part of header. Yeah, it is part of header. And link to, we have to mention the link here. So for that, we can again go to our Rails route, wishlists underscore path, wishlists underscore path. But I think this is, yeah, there should be twice. We will see this later on for mobile. And we have set up our page. So basic setup has been done. I hope this is clear. We have done this multiple times. Whenever you want to set up a new page, route, controller, view, three things. Okay. If you will repeat it, it will automatically help you. Now let's set up the properties here. So for that, what I want to do is we'll keep this type of UI, but we'll make it a bit simplistic. Let's have a look at wishlist in Airbnb. We might not copy it fully because in that they have collection of wish lists. We don't have collection of wish lists. If we go to a wish list, they are showing all the details with a note and a Google Map. I won't implement Google Map in this wish list category. We will do that when we go to home, I think. Let's search for India stays. Yeah, whenever we are searching and when we will show this Google Map so that you can copy it here if you want to. I'll show it at only one place. Let me see. They are hiding some details here. Uh, let's go to home. They are hiding price and availability dates. Price and availability dates. So we will hide those details and show everything else. They are hiding rate. No, rating is there. So let's go ahead. What we will do is we'll create a property item which will get shared in home as well as wish list so that there is no repetition of code. So for that, let's go to views, home. This is our property item, right? So let's create new file underscore property underscore item dot html dot erb. I'm just thinking I should keep it in home or in properties. Let's keep it in properties. At least it doesn't make sense in home because we'll use it in wishlist. So using something from home doesn't make sense. We can keep it in shared, but I like to keep shared for things which are much more uh, UI intensive and less feature intensive. And property is a feature related thing. So that's why I was thinking, let's keep it in property item. Let's copy this for now, paste it here, fix the indentation, and we have property, right? So we'll have to pass property here. So for that, what we can do is ampersand render path of this property item, which is views. We already have properties slash property underscore item, and in that we can pass. I think we have passed locales earlier. Let me check. Local resources, no locals. Yeah, locals and this. So let's try it this way only. Let's copy this. Locals property at that property, not at that property, simply property. And let's get rid of this for now. We have that property. Let's see, refresh. On home page, it is not working because property for this is not found. Okay. We used the example of amenities, right? And we used it in reviews, properties reviews. So let's see how we have used there. It is working. Let's paste previous code. This. We haven't used any controller also. Let's get rid of this. Refresh. Undefined local variable or method property for property URL. Okay. This property is undefined. We'll have to render this completely actually. First mistake was this only. Let's copy this, paste this fully. Yes. We will have to include this link to also, right? Because we want this to be clickable. Save, refresh, link to property path, property is not defined. Okay, let's change it a bit and keep it simple. Let's pass in @property content this. Okay, it was the instance variable here. Refresh, it worked. Great. Let's get rid of this and refresh, and it is working as it is. Click, it is working. Bookmark is working. Image swiper. Image swiper is not working, but I think that's not problem of this code. For that, I'll just add a. Where is image swiper? We will do this later. To do. We'll fix this later. It should not be a big issue. So now, similar to this, let's copy this entire page for now. We will have to change the UI, its UI a bit. Go to wishlist index and paste this. And we need add that properties, right? In home page, it was coming from home controller. Here, it will come from properties, wishlist controller. How can we use this? First, we need current user. So what we can do is we can go to our schema, have a look at schema, wishlists, and user ID. So let's go to clear Rails C wishlist dot find user ID 1. Couldn't find wishlist with ID 1. Okay, no worries. Okay, SQL find rows by IDs. Let's see. Rails. Let's make Rails API only first. We have this user ID one, this active record notebook. Couldn't find wishlist with this. Okay. Exit, clear, Rails C, wishlist dot. APIs, wishlist controller, wishlist, find, params, ID, nope, create, nope. Uh, I think we can access it directly. We don't need query. I forgot this completely. Current user dot, from this we'll get the user, and in that we have wishlists, wishlisted properties, has many wishlisted properties. So let's get wishlisted properties, and it should be at that properties. So our index page in wishlist, because of this index action, we'll get all the properties and we can render it. I completely missed that out. Let's go to wishlist and we can see four properties out of 6. Let's remove one of these and let's remove another one. When removing, it should get removed from here also. We will see that later. No worries. But we have two properties. Now we want to hide these two details here, right? It shows this availability dates. No, it shows bad information instead of that. So we can do that. No worries. We will have to make certain changes to our property item. In that, get controller name in, let's not add controller name. Let's use a value which is, we have to pass information in this property item using which we can know whether it is a part of wishlist or a home page. If it is part of wishlist, we will hide some information, and if it is part of home page, we will show everything, right? So for that, we can pass that detail in our render method itself, property underscore item, and in this, if it is a wishlist, let's create an attribute because we are showing a bit less information. I'll write minimal true, minimal details. Okay, so that it will show as less details as possible. And we'll do the same thing for home also, but in that it will be false. Okay, great. So now we have passed this variable using which we can control the UI. So we don't want to show this and we don't want to show the pricing. So Ruby code, if minimal details, if it is true, then we will show something else. And if it is not minimal, we will show these details. And if it is minimal, we will show up bad details and all those things which they are doing in here. They are showing 8 king beds and all those things, right? So for that, let's go to one of the properties. We have done that earlier, which was this 5 guests, 2 bedrooms, 6 beds, and bathroom. We can show just beds, nothing else. So for that, let me copy bathrooms. Let's go here and simply use this. Refresh, not working. What's the issue? Undefined bed count. Because we are using at that property. And it shows 8 beds. Okay. I'm just seeing how bad does it look. It shows reviews count also, but we'll ignore that. Or maybe we can show it for all the properties. Refresh 99, great. So it looks good to me. It is working here, okay? And on home page it is not working. We'll have to see what's the issue. But in wishlist it is working correctly. Okay, sometimes it is working, sometimes it's not working. No worries, we'll see that later. But you got the basic idea, right? But there is one issue, which is here they are showing this detail using which it is at least looking that the home page is different and the wishlist page is different. The problem with our UI is that it looks exactly like home page. So what we'll do is we will add a text wishlist here, which I'll try to copy from reserve this confirm and pay so that the sort of heading looks same across pages. Let's go to confirm and pay. Let's copy this text, go to our wishlist index page, and in that, before this grid, let's add it here. Wish lists. Okay, and it looks a bit better, and we can make it 8 or maybe 12. Okay, so you can improve this further if you want to, but here it looks fine to me. Not a big deal. And anything else? Do you want to improve on this? Do you want to add a note? No. If you want to, you can do that. It's a simple thing. You already know all these things now. And anything else? I'm just thinking. I think it's fine. Okay, the basic setup work has been done. Let's change this to mobile and it looks fine in mobile. The margin top is issue. So, okay, looks fine to me. That's it for this video. In next video, we'll see what we have to do. We'll do things a bit more quickly. Uh, Maybe we'll focus on this. Once we remove it, it should get re-rendered, something like that. I'm not fully sure. Thanks a lot. Bye bye. And sorry, just one thing. In last video, I had mentioned about the response, the feedback form. So I'll attach that feedback form again in this video description also. So do let me know if you can fill that form. That would be great. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.